All right, Chapter 6, Section 3. What do we know about quadrilateral parallelograms? Quad is a parallelogram. All right, there are 5 ways you can confirm a quadrilateral is a parallelogram. First way, if both pairs of opposite sides are parallel, okay, they're both parallel, then that's going to be a parallelogram. All right, if both sides are parallel, it's a parallelogram. If both pairs of opposite sides are congruent, in other words, the opposite sides are congruent to each other, it has to be a parallelogram. It's the only thing it can be. If both pairs of opposite angles are congruent, it's a parallelogram. If the diagonals bisect each other, all right, then it's a parallelogram. And the last one, if one pair of sides are both congruent and parallel, in other words, they're the same here and they're parallel, then this has to be the same distance here and they have to be parallel. So it's a parallelogram. It's kind of a quick proofs on proving parallelograms, but that's what you have to do. You have to tell me on this, is this parallelogram, is this the true, yeah, yes or no? And explain. Explain to me a little bit why it is. What would one be? Yes, and why? Opposite sides are congruent. This one? No, why not? Because it doesn't show that the other corners are congruent. Okay, so you got 3, 4, 5, and 6 on that one. Okay, I will. All right. This is more of a sufficient to prove. Is this enough information to be able to prove that it's a parallelogram? Same thing as what we did on the other side. It's giving the verbiage for it now. Okay. Same yes and no. And then you should be able to get into this one here and do it the same way. This just what do we know about opposite angles? They're the same. So we can set 4x equal to this, and we can set 2y equal to this, right? Now, once we have them set equal to that, can we combine them? Mm-hmm. They're not really proofs. This is kind of a lead up to proofs. If you want to do proofs, I can include that chapter. So you got 11 through 16 to do here. We know this. We set these, since these are congruent, we set those equal to each other and we solve for x. All right? It becomes algebra. So go ahead and do those problems and we'll see what we do tomorrow.